Well, the title specifically is a phrase that a friend of mine who's a boxer used when he was showing me a boxing move, and that was his sort of funny little name for it. And I just thought it was a very interesting phrase, and you know, that kind of could act as a metaphor for some of the themes on the record. I really wanted to make an album that had the sound of records that I grew up with, that I really loved. And my favorite records are all from, 1968, 69, 70, 71, like around there. And also, like, very specifically, like that sort of southern rock sound, like The Band, or another record that I was listening to was Elton John's Tumbleweed Connection. So there's that sort of era that had like a bit of that southern flavor without really being southern rock, and that's definitely comes from a particular time. And I also had the two people meet at the Virginia State Fair, because that was so much a part of my growing up experience, like a thing that I would go to every summer, that, like an event that really stuck in my mind. Well, I had written a few songs, and then at some point I felt that I wanted to kind of go back and really make the characters, really solidify the characters and add more details. There was a song called King of the Jailhouse that really specifically was about, when the two people run off together, and they're driving in this old Cadillac, and it just had sort of images to me that were kind of evocative. And so up to that point I had songs that were kind of circled around the same themes, but at that point I really decided that I wanted to make it a definite story with the same characters, the same people, and arrange it in an order that was more or less chronological. Not necessarily have an involved plot or have it be like a musical, but definitely, have sort of a definite story to it. And so the earlier songs I went back and significantly rewrote them to add more detail and make it more specific.